Welcome back, everybody, to Fullmetal Alchemist and the Broken Angel. In the last episode, we started off the game on this train where people are saying that they're like this big front that is just a bunch of names copy-pasted together. Edward! Oh, hey Al. Are all the bad guys history yet? Just the ones in the cars we cleared out, I guess. The Major is taking care of the cars in the back, so all we have left are the few cars up front. If the hijackers have a leader, then he's got to be up front. Let's be careful, Al. About their leader, did you notice how some of the bad guys were in military garb? Yeah, that bothered me. But then again, criminals in the military are hardly a rarity. Anyway, we'll just have to beat up the leader and put him through the ringer. Let's go, Al. It's amazing how Al can fit through there. Now we're on to the lounge car. Look at these guys. What the? Who the hell are you guys? Ooh, that's menacing. Are you sure you're supposed to be a bad guy? Never mind that, Ed. His uniform. Yeah, just like we thought. Our guy here's a military man. An MP at that. Military policemen are supposed to be elite. So why is this guy... Hey, quit talking about me like I'm not here. You brat, don't think you can get out of here alive. Dealing with these goons is becoming a real hassle. And it's time to make things hassle-free. We aren't dealing with amateurs anymore, so watch out, Al. And don't forget to hold back, Ed. First boss fight of the game. This is actually one of the simplest boss fights in this entire game, which makes sense because it's a tutorial fight. Oh, Al lost his spear. Oh well. The bars of HP are pretty simple for the bosses. As you can see, this guy is losing his health pretty fast. They all have 3 gauges, if I'm correct. So that took care of all of his goons, so now he's the only one. Ow! You bastard! What? Come on, you can't take this. Tackle! One more. And I think one more combo should do it. Good. There we go. Woo! Alchemist rank B, and we got a lead ring off of that. Damn you, how could I lose to a kid? Has the world gone utterly mad? Yes, it has. Now you'd better start explaining why a military policeman like you is hijacking this train. You aren't here just to rob everyone, are you? Who are you guys? Hey, we're the ones asking the questions here, bub. Clappity clap clap. No, don't hurt me. I'll tell you everything. I was just running away. Running away from who? From other military policemen. I was framed for a crime, so I had no choice but to flee. If it was a false charge, why didn't you just protest? You shouldn't have had to run. If the world were that simple, I wouldn't be in so much trouble. It's a conspiracy. We wouldn't all be on the run if there wasn't a warrant out for all of us. All of us? That's right, except for the few that we picked up on the way. We're all ex-military alchemists. So you're trying to tell me that you're all wanted for a crime that you collectively didn't commit? Yes. Well, some of them may really be criminals, but not me. And this is coming from the guy that hijacked our train? Yeah, congrats. You're a bona fide criminal now. Good job. I didn't mean to cause such a scene. I wanted it to be more covert. All we wanted to do was get to Hegard. I'm not lying. To Hegard? What for? The only one who was on our side was Colonel Brlo, and he was the one who told us to take shelter at Hegard because the town was establishing an autonomy of alchemists. The only way for one of men like us to get to Hegard was by borrowing a train. I was going to wait it out in Hegard until the dust settled and then prove my innocence. Alright, I'm beginning to see now. But an autonomy, a self-government by alchemists? I've never heard of such a thing. Geez, that'd be totally irresponsible, like putting a rabid dingo in charge of a chicken farm. But the leader is supposedly a great state alchemist, one of the famed 10 alchemists, Professor Wilhelm Eiselstein. What? Professor Eiselstein? We heard he's calling on alchemists from all over the country. That's all I know. Ed, what does this mean? I don't have a clue. I wonder if it's the same Professor Eiselstein that we know. Calling on alchemists? Why would he do that? Now's my chance! Flee for my life! Hey, Ed, he's getting away! What? Hey, get your butt back here! That what was, like, without emotion. Alright, let's save really quick. Just know this, every time I pass a save point, I'm going to be using it. In Square Enix games, actually just Square games in general, I have learned to abuse the save points. Alright, anything creative we can make in here? Doesn't look like it. Our rolling's pretty fun though. Backflip. Alright, let's move on. Who's this douchebag? Okay, pal, who are you? Wait, that uniform and badge. A military policeman? A senior colonel? Hey, mister, you wouldn't happen to be named Gens, would ya? And what if I am, kiddo? Ed, you don't think... Is this him? Yeah, looks like this mohawked psycho is the head honcho. So what's your reason for deceiving your subordinates and leading them to Hegard? Real smart punk, aren't you? But you ain't gotta know nothing else. Cause you're gonna die right here. And yes, I am Gens Brlo, the armor-piercing alchemist and the strongest in the military. Eep, but I've never heard of you. And just who says you're the strongest in the military anyway? Your mom doesn't count, you know. Ooh. Burn. I don't know. I figured it'd come to this. It's a dirty job, but somebody's gotta transmute it. Wait, you guys can't be. You're not Fullmetal Alchemist Edward Elric, are you? Gosh, Ed, you're a celebrity. What's it to you? Do you want me to sign your forehead or something? Woohoo! How I've longed to meet you, Fullmetal Alchemist. Well then, it's either you or me, your right arm or my left arm. Let's settle here and now who should really be called Fullmetal. Come and get some, shorty! Uh-oh. Who are you calling microscopic, huh? And now begins a new boss fight. It's like, ow! Bastard! Good job, Al. Ow! Bad job, Al. Yeah. Ow! This guy's a bastard. Okay. We need bombs. I don't think we need bombs. We're good as we are, because we already got him down like almost 2 bars. Just need to kill him is all. There we go. That works even better. Give Al the irresponsibly explosive weapons, and then we'll be good. Oh goodness. Can't believe I'm actually being forced to use an item in the second boss fight. Yeah, we just need one. And that finishes him. Alchemist rank A, and we got lead earrings, plus 3 bonus points.
No way! I can't lose!
Looks like you're beginning to understand that I'm way out of your league! Strongest in the military? I think the Flame Alchemist is stronger.
This guy's just had it easy all his life, you know? No real challenges.
Like hell, you say?
Well, you want more?
Come on, Ed. You know it's not cool picking on a weakling.
Weakling? You brats! You haven't won yet. I'll show you. I'll get you for this.
Such classic bad guy lines.
Yeah, well, you'd better remember, because my memory stinks.
It sure does.
I'll see you later, snotty shorties.
Shorty? Who are you calling a snot-nosed shorty?
Oh,
My bad.
If you haven't gathered by now, Ed does not like being called short. So that finishes off the Central Railroad, or Central Railway. Now we arrive at the Reminisce Gorge. Oh goodness. What sort of heinous monster await Ed? Whoa, would you look at that? Ed, why must you always take things one step too far? So, what should we do now? Your guess is as good as mine. Oh, there is the Major over there. Let's try talking to him. I see. So another suspect was the mastermind behind the hijack. He's a colonel in the military police named Brlo. His left arm was an automail like Ed's. It sounded like he'd been rounding up military alchemists to take to Hegard. Brlo did away with his number 2 man, then managed to turn tail and run away from us. What deplorable acts for a military man. We shall expedite a warrant for this Brlo. But in the meantime, what to do with this devastation? You mean this Ed-instigated incident? Al, shut up! Quite the chore this cleanup is going to be, even with the use of alchemy. Brlo cannot be forgiven. Derailing a train in order to make a selfish escape is beyond evil. No kidding. Ed, aren't you going to correct him? Are you kidding? He doesn't have to know, and you'd better not say anything stupid either. I don't believe this. So, Major, what should we do now? We don't have a choice. We have to get to Central, even if we need to walk. There's no time to waste. We're pretty close to Hegard. Maybe we can catch a train from there to Central. Wait 1 minute there, lads. We cannot leave this site as it is. There is much to be done here. I must report to HQ, round up the suspects, help the passengers. Well, then I guess that means we have to say goodbye, Major. We'll be on our way. Toodles! No, absolutely not. As your escort, I must keep you in tight at all times. Come on, Major. We don't need an escort after having come this far. We're deep in the mountains. There's nothing dangerous here, apart from ornery-looking shrubs. Yeah, we'll be okay. I said no, and that's final. Just keep quiet and help me with the recovery effort. You've got to be kidding me! Ed, what do we do now? What do you think? We don't have a choice. Oh boy, sometimes I wonder if he's a bad influence on me. I'm out of here. I'm sorry, Major. What the? Wait, stop! Get back here this instant, Edward Elric! I should have known. I must notify HQ immediately and join those two post-haste. I'm sorry, Major! Don't punch me! The North Trestle. What's over yonder? It's a broken bridge. Who would have guessed? Look, Ed, the bridge. The bridge is out? How did this happen? I don't know, we won't be able to cross over from here anyway. I'm afraid the whole bridge might collapse if I use alchemy here. Let's see if we can find another way across. Alright, where can I find this? Oh, there it is. No, not circle, I meant... Climbing up the ladder. Climbing up the ladder. climbing up the ladder. Get to the top. This is a nice scene, though. Do you really think it was okay for us to run away like that? Hey, the old man isn't chasing after us, is he? We're fine. Now come on, keep running. But are you sure we're headed in the right direction? Well, we've been on this single track until now, so, yeah. Ignorance is bliss. You know, I never thought we'd end up going to Hegard again. Me neither. The last time we went, we were still with our master, so it's been a really long time. Hey, Ed, since we're going to Hegard, why don't we visit Professor Eiselstein? The professor? No way. Why not? I mean, I want to see Celine, too. You dummy, aren't you forgetting something? The professor is friends with our master. Someone like the professor would be able to tell what we did the second he saw us.
You ready to do this, Al?
Mm-hmm. Ed, something's not right.
That scene gets me every time. No matter how bloody or not bloody it is. You know what I mean, Al? The professor would be able to tell. He could tell that we attempted human transmutation. And imagine if the professor were to tell our master about it. If that would happen. Our master... She'd kill us! Got it, Al? Once we get into town, we're making a beeline straight for the station. Yeah, that's probably a better idea. But you know what bugs me? What the train hijacker said, right? An alchemist self-government? If the professor's really the one calling on the alchemists, what's he trying to do? You're asking the wrong guy. So what was the professor studying? Catalytics, I think. Trying to make alchemy more efficient through the use of a catalyst. You think this has anything to do with his research? I don't know, I'm not real familiar with catalytics myself. I remember how Celine would help the professor with his research. Celine was a real genius, just like you, Ed. Huh, so what? The girl didn't have a heart. I'm surprised you could hold a grudge over something so small. Small? It ain't small to me! Okay, okay. At any rate, the professor doesn't concern us, and neither does Hegard. We just need to get ourselves to Central, and fast. Right you are. Let us begin the moving. Special attacks. Ed and Al can join hands to deliver us powerful special attack. 1. Fill up the alchemy gauge. 2. While holding circle, press R1 with Al close by. Special attacks can only be used a limited number of times. Your stock increases as Al attacks a certain number of enemies. You can have up to 3 in stock, but the stock will vanish if he's KO'd. Oh, look at all these enemies that conveniently appeared. Nyeh, nyeh. Oi, oi, you do not attack me. You got this, I attack you. Nyeh. Whoa, what's with all the rejects that suddenly showed up? No prob. Ugh, I need to get used to break falling. I hit him on the third strike that didn't mean to hit him. Sounds good to me. These guys are chump change now.
Ow, okay.
Yeah. What up? Oh, cool. There's a save point down there. Let's see, what can we make out of these? This is the big bomb. And this is a mine thing, I guess? Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it just places a mine. Of course, when I have it equipped, it looks like a cool shield. Yeah. Oh goodness, it bounces around. I'll get away from there. Warned you about them stairs, bro. Warned you about them bombs, bro. Al, you don't have to follow me everywhere. I hope you know that. Alright, so now let's head down these stairs. Or not stairs, the ladder. Head straight for that save point. And call an end to this episode of Fullmetal Alchemist and the Broken Angel. By saving, as always. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time in episode 3.